Welcome to the Eli Show. I'm your host, Eli Tanner, and welcome to another episode. I'm here at the resort island at the coast of South Carolina, Fripp Island. Behind me, an amazing view of the ocean with a palm tree in the background. I'm on vacation, but the sports are not. I know things are slowing down a little bit. All-star game for the MLB was spectacular, a little slow, but pretty good. One of the best formats for the home run derby in over 20 years. It was exciting. And the World Cup final is set. Argentina versus Spain. Who's going to win? All that on this Eli Show and more. And let's start off with the World Cup final and how all the teams got there. You know, Spain, they didn't have a good journey. I mean, they had to fight some good teams. Portugal losing Ronaldo's last game for international play, and that was a hard, tough battle they fought there. And then just to get where they are right now against France, the best team, one of the favorites to get there, and the most powerful team looks like. And Spain just outplayed them the whole time. They outplayed them, and I think that's what it came down to, the outplaying in the semifinals to get to the finals. And it looked like, in my own opinion, what the U.S. didn't have just a week ago was they wanted it. You know, they had the grit. They had what it took to win that game. They had what it takes to win the finals. But we'll get to that and more. But on the other side, England versus Argentina, one of the best matches, I think, of the World Cup. And I think the reason was because of England scoring early. Scoring first. And then Argentina coming out there with a whacker to tie the game. And at the end right there, Argentina wanted it right there. And I'll tell you what, Messi, he came up strong right there. 2 assists. I mean, his assists are, I'm not sure, but the best, the most assists in World Cup history, and Messi did it right there. And I think, if you can get a soccer player like that, he is the best. He just doesn't shoot the ball, make it, 10% of the time. No, he passes the ball. He creates opportunities up ahead in the thing. And I heard in an interview that he said he knew they were going to win it because England didn't look like they wanted it. And he didn't say exactly. He was speaking in Spanish, and he didn't say word for word about that exactly. He just said he knew he was going to win it because of the crowd, and he needed the crowd, and they came up big with that one. And it's set. Spain versus Argentina, and I thought it was going to be France versus Argentina, but I want to take Argentina with the win. I think they're going to win this one, and I think Messi, but not just Messi, the depth they have in the bench and what they can create, they're the best team in the field that could create stuff. France was really good personnel-wise. They knew how to play the ball. They knew how to shoot the ball. They knew how to score the ball. Spain can do the same thing. Spain is gritty. They know how to put their foot in the mud and say, let's go, let's play some soccer, let's win a soccer game. But Argentina is the only team I feel like that can create the opportunities and that can create that shot. Will they win? I think they will. But, I was wrong about Conor McGregor, which we'll get to in a bit. But I'll tell you what, I don't know the odds. I don't know any of that. I just know they play at 3 p.m. on Fox, and I got Argentina winning it. I think it's going to be Messi's last international game. We already know it's just going to be his last international game, but he's going to win on a big one. And then, yeah, I think that the third place match, I don't care about on Saturday. But Sunday, most watched game in the world, it's going to be on Sunday. And I think Argentina's going to take it home again. 2-time champion and 2 in a row. It's going to be big. Speaking of things I've gotten wrong, Conor McGregor. Now, I'll come up forward with this one. I thought he was going to do a lot more. It's been 5 years since, he has fought. And, he came out with a bang, and he tried to get a quick off the bat big hit, and it didn't turn out well. You watch the video back, and it just looks ugly, and it didn't even lay a hand on him. I don't like how he got it. I don't think it was I think he was hurt before that. I think they didn't want to say. I think he got hurt during training or somewhat like that, and I think he didn't want to say anything. But I think he got hurt, and I think when we come down to it, is Conor McGregor loves to fight, and he loves to do what he does. And I thought he was the top level. I don't think he is. I think he's old. not washed, but I do think he's a good fighter, but he's not top class. He can go to a local boxing ring and and beat some old guys up, but I don't think he's top the class UFC. And I think it was a great idea, and I think if he could really get back in, it'll be a good match. But I just don't think he was completely healthy at that moment. I don't think he would have. I thought he was going to win it, but it gives me doubt. And he lost, and I admit I was wrong right there. I think he could have done a lot more if he just didn't be so flared. I don't know if almost like he knew he was going to hurt, so he just put it on the line that first kick. But he definitely went at it, and he definitely tried his hardest right there to get to knock him out early. It looked like, but couldn't even get it. TKO, I believe that's what they call it. But it's disappointing as a fan like me to see that. But it's I'll admit it. People saying you're completely wrong. It's been too long, and I think I was they're partially right. But things that I think went well was the new home run derby format. It reminded me back when I used to play wiffle ball. We'll still play kind of wiffle ball, but with my brothers, and we do a home run derby. We had 10 wiffle ball pitches to hit it over. They did 20 in the MLB home run derby. Spectacular job. I think it gave me excitement and the comeback there. Philly fans, I couldn't imagine them on the streets. They were probably angry after Kyle didn't get the win right there. And that was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Comeback. Final it's 8-11. If you didn't watch, 20. Well, last two rounds were 15 head to head. Two people left. Kyle, 11 home runs out of 15, pretty well. And then it came down to the final few, and the last one you get 15 hits. But if you hit the last one over, you get to go until you don't hit a home run. 8-11, one swing left, and hit 4 in a row. Now a bit of controversy on whether he used the actual ball, because at the end they had a magenta ball, which was kind of a pinkish, purplish color part of it, and the player said it was hard to see. And if you review the footage, I don't know if it's real or fake, but it looks like he was throwing the regular white ball and might have helped him out with the hitting. I don't know. I can't get on that controversy. I believe his regular salary was like just over $700,000 for the year, and he just won $1 million winning the home run derby and the All-Star game. It was, I'll just say, interesting. I think it's better than the NFL, and it's better than the NBA because they try. They're not playing no flag football and just doing some little stuff. They try hard, and it was a good game. It was a good pitching game. I thought it was pretty funny to mic up the pitchers and hear what they're saying, and all the fun stuff about it. And they played a serious game, 4-0. 3 runs, I do believe, in the first inning, which was kind of crazy. And then, it just settled down, and just like old baseball game. Might have been disappointing for a fan. You know, watching the game, if it was a regular game, it would have been disappointing. But it's because they kept everything moving. They kept interviewing people. They kept the game moving, and they kept the game. I feel like it was a quicker game, my own opinion. Now, MLB, if you're listening to this, have a great idea. What if instead of a whole game, you get the Savannah Bananas? They're nine players for Savannah Bananas, the best non-MLB players, and you face off. I'm just saying, what a game that would be. MLB players just do regular, and then Savannah Bananas go crazy. I kind of like the innings. You have to win an inning because that makes each inning more exciting compared to MLB. But then the rules they have. I think the Savannah Bananas All-Star game would be a sick All-Star game, and I think it'll be a spectacular job. Now, if you're wondering, Eli, is that really an ocean with a nice palm tree behind me? Yes, it is. But I'm also inside and had to wear some beachy stuff because I'm at the beach. It's been a great week here at Fripp Island. If you haven't gone, not a sponsor or anything, but love Fripp Island. Love to stay out here. Great place to go swimming. Great waves. I mean, not great waves. If you want to go surfing, don't come to Fripp Island because it's it's South Carolina Atlantic Ocean. I don't know beach in South Carolina that has good waves, but it's a great place. I love the beach. My favorite place to go to is the beach, and yeah, I think it's a great place to go to. But I tell you what, NFL always have to talk about them. I was just thinking about this. What if the robot? I mean, what if the ref become robots? What I mean is one one ref for the one human ref, and then we just have cameras, and that ref can get an earpiece. Now that ref can still call flags, and the ref can do that, but the the AI system can detect and can have an earpiece and tell, oh, that's a flag. Oh, call that. Oh, the time. Because I think refs in the NFL are always going to get complaints. If you say I want to be an NFL ref, you're going to get yelled at. You're going to get threats, and you're going to get yelled at by coaches, of fans, especially players, and you're always going to make a mistake, and they're not going to take it good. The best refs are NFL refs. If you give the top four refs in high school and put them in an NFL game, I think they'd be terrible. I think best refs in college, the SEC refs, which I don't preferably like. I think they're biased in my own opinion, but I think if you get the best refs from 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 sorry, just brain fart right there. Get the best refs from college, put them in an NFL game, and see how it goes. I think there's going to be a lot of complaining going around. I think there's going to be a lot of a lot of wrong calls. That's what I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to think, right there. I don't have a script, of course. I don't like when people just read off a script. I just go with the flow, if you know what I mean. And that's why I love this podcast. I love doing this. Going to cut this one a little short. Here at the beach, got to rest. Got to get ready to get back into real life. And if you didn't know, I'm running a Spartan, which will be fun to do. It's a 5K Spartan, so it's going to be around 3 miles, but 10 challenges and arm crawling under barbed wire. I don't know, 10-foot wall to climb over. Never done it. Pretty fun thing to do. But I'm here in Fripp Island, South Carolina, and I'm talking about sports. Sports are slowing down after World Cup. It's going to seem like nothing on TV to watch. All these old game shows and all that. I'll tell you what. Few weeks away, college football, then NFL football, and then we're going to be talking. And then we're going to have controversy stuff, and then we're going to see who's actually up to the hype and all this lately, all this college stuff and all this NFL, drama, as I like to say. It's all nothing compared to regular season and even playoffs and setting up for that. Just in a few weeks, college football playoffs. But it's the Eli Show. Hey, life's going to be an uphill battle. Speaking of my book. And more in the book to go. I'm Eli Tanner. And this is the Eli Show.